Have you ever looked at a stock trading below the giants of Wall Street and thought, what if this tiny company becomes the next big winner? What if the stock everyone is ignoring today becomes the stock everyone wishes they bought 5 years from now? Because history has shown us something interesting. Most millionaire-making stocks don't start as trillion-dollar giants. They start as small, misunderstood companies that few people are paying attention to. And in today's video, we're looking at 3 Nasdaq stocks that many investors believe could have massive upside potential over the next several years. We're talking about Rocket Lab, BlackSky Technology, and BigBear.ai AI. Now, let me be clear. These are high-risk investments. They can be extremely volatile. But if even one of these companies executes its plans successfully, the returns could surprise a lot of people. And trust me, the third stock on this list may be the most controversial one, so make sure you stay until the end. And while you're watching, I want you to think about this question. If you had $10,000 to invest today and could only choose one of these stocks, which one would it be? Drop your answer in the comments because I'm genuinely curious to know. Let's begin with the stock that many investors believe has the strongest long-term story. Rocket Lab. Ticker symbol RKLB. Whenever people hear the word space company, most immediately think about SpaceX. But there's a problem. SpaceX isn't publicly traded. The average investor can't easily buy shares. And that's one reason why Rocket Lab has become so popular among growth investors. Rocket Lab is not just a rocket launch company. It's becoming a complete space infrastructure business. The company launches rockets, builds satellites, creates spacecraft components, and provides services that support missions from start to finish. In simple words, Rocket Lab wants to become a one-stop shop for the space industry. And that's where things start getting exciting. The company's Electron rocket has already completed numerous successful missions. It has worked with government agencies, military organizations, and commercial customers. But Electron isn't the biggest reason investors are excited. The real reason is something called Neutron. Neutron is Rocket Lab's next-generation reusable rocket. And if Neutron succeeds, it could completely change the company's future. Why? Because larger rockets mean larger contracts. Larger contracts mean more revenue. And more revenue could mean a much larger valuation. But here's the question. Can Neutron really transform Rocket Lab into the next major space giant? The Neutron rocket. Think about the industries Rocket Lab is targeting. Satellite internet, national defense, Earth observation, scientific missions, commercial space projects. These markets are expected to grow significantly over the next decade. Now here's the interesting part. Many investors focus only on rocket launches, but Rocket Lab is quietly building a recurring revenue business through satellites and space systems. That means it doesn't need to rely entirely on launches to grow. And that's something many people overlook. As of today, Rocket Lab trades in the low to mid double-digit range after a powerful run. Some analysts believe that if Neutron launches successfully and the company continues winning contracts, the stock could potentially reach $40 to $80 over the next several years. The most bullish investors think triple-digit prices are possible before 2030. Now, do I think that will definitely happen? No, nothing is guaranteed in investing. But if I had to choose one company from today's list with the strongest combination of vision, leadership, and opportunity, Rocket Lab would probably be my first choice. However, there is one risk investors should never ignore. If Neutron experiences delays, technical issues, or cost overruns, investor confidence could weaken quickly. Now let's move to a company that almost nobody talks about, yet it may be operating in one of the most important industries of the future. BlackSky Technology. Ticker symbol BKSY. And honestly, this stock might be the hidden gem of today's video. Most investors have never even heard of it. But after you understand what this company actually does, you might look at it very differently. BlackSky operates a growing network of satellites that capture Earth observation data. That sounds technical, but here's what it really means. Governments, military agencies, intelligence organizations, and corporations use BlackSky's satellite images and data to monitor activities happening around the world. Ports, airports, military bases, factories, shipping routes, critical infrastructure, and increasingly, AI-powered intelligence systems. Now ask yourself something. In a world where information is becoming more valuable every year, how much could real-time satellite intelligence be worth? The answer might surprise you, and the story gets even more interesting when we look at stock number 3, BigBear.ai. Ticker symbol BBAI. This company creates strong opinions. Some investors think it's one of the most exciting AI opportunities available. Others think it's far too speculative. And honestly, both arguments have merit. BigBear.ai focuses on artificial intelligence solutions, predictive analytics, and decision intelligence software. Its customers include government organizations and defense-related agencies. Now, when people hear artificial intelligence, they immediately think about NVIDIA. But there may be smaller players that benefit from the AI revolution as well. That's where BigBear.ai enters the conversation. The company helps organizations analyze huge amounts of information and make faster decisions. And in today's AI-driven economy, that capability is becoming increasingly important. The opportunity is obvious. If AI spending continues growing throughout the decade, smaller AI companies could experience substantial growth. And because BigBear.ai already has government relationships, it has access to opportunities that many startups don't. But here's the challenge. The company still needs to prove that it can consistently grow revenue and improve profitability. That's why the stock remains highly volatile. Huge rallies, sharp pullbacks, massive investor debates. And that's exactly why it attracts so much attention. Some bullish investors believe that if execution improves significantly, BigBear.ai could potentially trade between $10 and $20 in the coming years. Now let's step back and look at the bigger picture. Rocket Lab, BlackSky, BigBear.ai, three completely different companies, but they all share something important. They're operating in industries that could become dramatically larger over the next decade. Space infrastructure, satellite intelligence, artificial intelligence, these are not small markets. These are potentially trillion-dollar opportunities. Now, does that mean all three stocks become 10x winners? Probably not. Some will succeed, some may disappoint, and some may take much longer than investors expect. But investing has never been about certainty. It's about probabilities, and sometimes one great winner can make a huge difference. If I personally had to rank these stocks today, my order would be number 1, Rocket Lab, number 2, BlackSky, number 3, BigBear.ai. That's simply my opinion based on business quality, future opportunities, and long-term potential. But investing is personal. And your ranking might be completely different. So now I want to hear from you. Which of these three stocks do you think has the best chance of becoming a future 10x winner? Rocket Lab, BlackSky, or BigBear.ai? Write your answer in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.